Good afternoon. The sun has peeked out. We had a big old thunderstorm last night here in February. Lots of lightning, lots of thunder. So my husband says it's gonna snow in 10 days, but I don't know. It's pretty warm out today. I am coming down here to do a water change on my fish tank and use that water for my seedlings and all that good stuff. And I'm also going to do a little experiment here. I watched this video this morning of this guy planting tomato seeds, and it's called dense planting. You plant a whole bunch in each little spot in the tray and let the seedlings come up, and then you can separate them. And this is for tomatoes because, you know, they do pretty well transplanted and with their roots and everything. So I think I'm going to try one flat like that. I put quite a few in there, and then when they pop up, after I put them under my lots and on my mats and all that good stuff, and then I'll let them come up a little ways, and then we'll transplant them out, the ones that look good, and see how many I can get. I'm going to go in here, and I probably need to turn the vent fan on because I actually didn't think it was going to get that hot today. Oh, and it is very warm in here. Whew, my fish probably don't appreciate that. Whew, how hot is it? It's 100. Oh my gosh. Oops. How warm are y'all? Let's look. Where's your thermometer? There it is. Okay, 79. That's okay. Let's check my other one. Oh, not quite as hot. 75. So that's okay. It'll cool off in here. Alright, let's get started. Hello, fish. Y'all ready for your new water? I keep these buckets in here. And I just use this aquarium water to fill my buckets. And then I go in and dip it into my pitchers to water my plants. It's doing very good. Look at all my free fertilizer. That one, and over here. Good stuff. I'm running slow today, y'all. I've had some sort of congestion in my ears. I don't know. I feel like I'm underwater. I'm in the fish pond or something. I don't know. It's kind of annoying though, because noises are kind of jumbled in my head and loud. It's real fun. It'll pass. I don't know. I'm trying to drink a bunch of water, all this good stuff. Well, I am going to fill this up with my dense seedlings, which means I'm going to put a whole bunch in each one. Once they get up to a certain height, I'm going to separate them and put them all in their own little pots, because I have a whole bunch of pots. I had somebody donate a ton of pots to me, so I have so many. I've even shared some with my neighbor. I have so many. And I'm going to get some more soil and we'll fill those up. We'll have a lot of tomatoes because I have so many seeds from all these tomatoes that I planted last year, and I don't want to waste them. I'm just going to grow them out and maybe have a little sale or have some available. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sift my soil. I like to sift the soil for my seedlings unless I'm in a hurry and I'm just ready to plant something right away. But I've got a bucket right here, and I'm going to go ahead and sift the soil. Now I'm going to make me a sifter. I've seen some online that I like. This is a 1/4 inch hardware cloth. That's what I'm going to use. I'm going to make me a little tray that I can pour the soil out on and just kind of sift it through, maybe into my wheelbarrow. But in the meantime, I'm using a minnow bucket because that's the only 1/4 inch wire that I have available. And I've used this before, but I'm going to come up with a more efficient method of doing this. And this is actually not a bad method. I come up with lots of little clever ways to do things. It's not like a conventional way or something that's, you go buy. I just make stuff. Because sometimes I'm cheap. But anyways, it works. And sometimes they just don't have stuff out there that I need. So I make my own. I don't like to put all these little trees in my seedling trays, so I just get rid of that stuff. I use it for something else. And then you have this very fine soil for your seedlings. All right, nice and sifted soil. I have Roma's, I have beefsteak, and I have Amish paste, and I'm just gonna fill these up. I'm gonna mark them, what I've got where, so I don't get confused. These are my Romans that I saved from last year. I'm just gonna plant them pretty heavily in here. So I'm gonna go with my Amish paste next. Now, the guy that did this on YouTube, he planted like 40 in each one of these. I've never seen it done. It just amazed me. I've got all my seeds in, and I'm gonna go ahead and mist lightly because I don't want to disturb the seeds. Okay, so my dense planting is complete. I've probably got over 300 tomato plants in here is what I figured up, so maybe 10 in each little cell. I'm excited to see how this is gonna go. I may have a lot of tomatoes, or I may have none out of this, so we'll see. I hope, I have my fingers crossed it's gonna work well. All right, I've watered them. I'm gonna put a dome over them so they'll stay moist, and I'm gonna set these on my heat mat, and we're just gonna watch. And I'll keep you guys updated on this. I've got my tomato seeds planted. I accomplished my goal. Y'all won't believe how many I've got planted. I've got probably over 500 seeds. Yeah. So, what that means, well, it means several things. One, it means I'm gonna have to go get some more soil because as soon as these get up big enough, they'll have to be transplanted. I have, like I said earlier, I have all the cups. I'm just gonna have to go get some soil because I don't have enough for 500 cups. And two, hopefully people will want them, or I'm gonna have a lot of little tomato plants. I had a lot last year just off 27, so like I said, and so that was pretty cool. So I'm gonna have beefsteak, Roma's, Amish paste, and whatever else I got going on up here. So we're just gonna wait. We're gonna see how this dense planting goes. I'm kind of, like I said, I'm excited to see if it goes well. We're gonna have a lot of tomatoes. And that's pretty much all I'm gonna accomplish today in the greenhouse. I think tomorrow I have some things to do down here with some succulents. I've noticed that my succulents have had little pups, little offshoots. Some of them do that. For instance, this little one right there has had a baby, so I'm going to transplant it in its own little pot, which will give me another succulent, plus allow the mom plant to grow better. And I have a lot of them that have done that. I'm going to separate. I can look down in here. Y'all can see this one's got a little pup right there. She's got another one here. And I just got to go through them because I've noticed several like that. And I want more succulents. So I'm going to go and take these pups tomorrow and plant them in their own little cup. So I'll have some more. Well, it was a productive day. I hope you guys had a wonderful Wednesday. I don't know what day it is. And I will see you guys soon.
Take me back to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa used to go.